Guessing we're live now. I want to establish something real quick. This is almost empty, which is why I'm drinking it directly from the thing. I wouldn't just do that because it is shared with other people, but it's like to the bottom of it now. So there's no point. I'm playing Alone with You. I know nothing about it other than, you know, obviously what it says right there. It's a sci-fi romance adventure. My arrow ace ass. Why am I playing this game? I don't know, it seems fun. So it looks nice. I don't know why it says continue, because I just reinstalled this game, so there shouldn't be anything saved from anyone else who's played it, but I'm gonna say start over. I've never played this before. Okay. I've never played this game before, so this is my first time. Hello. Hi. Yep. I do want to see something. Okay. Guess that's fine. Resume game. Play game. Let's go. Mario. Hello. This is rumbling. Sound, music and sound design by I'm gonna read that whole thing. Oh? So it looks pixelated. It's reminding me of Ellen. If you guys follow my stuff, you know Ellen is like a pixel horror game. Okay. So we're playing as this little guy. Oh, he's a nice little fella. The occasional flashes are weirding me out. Return to call me A. Oh. Okay. Solid. Oh, we can move a little bit. That's cool. Zoom past. Okay. Story design and programming by Benjamin Rivers. Oh. Okay, so. Oh, to the command hallway. Okay. I'm assuming if I'm able to do something inaccessible. Is that door lead anywhere? No. It wants me to go to the main hallway, I think. So let's do that. Okay. Alright. Crew. AI core. Ship. Inaccessible. Okay. So this is very broken. That's what I'm getting here. What is this? Okay, AI core. I'm so confused right now. Like, I don't know what's happening. Syncs, mission data. Oh. Alright, how does this become a romance? Is what I'm wondering. Oh, is it this thing? How'd you make it back? I assume you were at your usual lookout over the rift again. You must have seen the worsening situation out there. Did you notice the planet's instability on your way here? No, I kind of rushed it. I appreciate that. I don't waste time. Is our love interest that thing? Our situation, we may not get another opportunity. Okay. Situation is unfortunately quite dire. This Hudson Cartier terraforming project has failed. 16 years of work has been undone. That sucks. I apologize for being so direct, but will it shock you to know that, by my estimates, we have less than a month to survive? Makes sense. Perhaps your astuteness is why you alone have survived. The next 3 weeks are critical as Epsilon Eridani B continues to decline. Is that the name of the planet? Or is that the name of the ship? We still have an escape ship here in Colony A. It is structurally sound, and I believe it can help you fly so we can escape. Structurally sound my ass. All the things are blocked. If we can transmit an energy signal to the home office, we can likely intercept a company vessel in our ship and gain transport back home. The problem is there are 4 key I'm so lost right now. There are 4 key systems on the escape pod that I can't repair. Are those all the doors that were blocked? And you weren't trying to deal with by yourself, okay? But I have an idea. It will require the use of our holo simulator. Is that what that means? Like hologram simulator, chamber, and a little bit of human connection on your end. You see, there were 4 other colonists who could have saved us if they were still alive. Damn. Winnie, a lawyer, was our communications expert, and she could have helped us repair the navigation systems. Oh, he is attractive. Pierre Tong was the colony director and an engineering genius. He would have been able to assist us with the thrusters. Leslie, I'm not even going to try to pronounce, ran the agrodomes, and I'm sure she could have helped us maximize the ship's life support and food processing. She sounds important. He's also very stunning. And Jean Lumumba led the resource management teams. He could have showed us how to best keep the ship powered and stable. So basically we're fucked without these people. Got it. You and I can head out to find materials and information, but only these 4 could have guided us with fixing the ship. But if we can use the holo simulator chamber to recreate these 4 key colleagues, that sounds like a terrible idea, but go off. They can still help us in a way. I know it's a long shot and it's going to be a little unusual, but if we work together, I think we can make it. So that's the plan. Before you go to your quarters, let's register your name so your holograms know what to call you. Alright, so should I use my actual name or should I, like, wing it? I'm very curious. Should I use my name or, like, should I use a fake name? This is important because this is what they're going to be calling me for the rest of the game. Or should I do something dumb? Because, you know, does it give me a last name as well? Yes. We got that straightened out. That's just going to be my name now, just sexual. I'm glad we got that straightened out. For now, let's just head to your quarters and rest. You'll need it for tomorrow. Wait, where am I going? The quarters? I thought those weren't available. Oh, so now they're available. Got it, cool. There's a lot of broken shit. My private quarters. I feel so special. Okay. Rest for a while. Anything else I can do? No? Okay. Let's rest. Oh? Did he just take off his mask? Or was that like him powering down? I don't know. Well, because it said human interaction and it referred to me, so we know our character's human. What does he look like? Good morning. We've just woken up, but as we discussed, time is of the essence. How are you functioning today? Are you well? I'm not sure. I just got up. I understand. Well, I hope we can get you in shape to deal with what's going on. I'll fill you in if you could just come and see me again in the core, okay? Okay, look at your desk. You've left an empty photo frame. There's a man mowing our lawn. By the way, so sorry if you hear that. A rag and some non-functioning equipment there. Cool. Terminal. It's the same kind of standard terminal as with my around the colony. We can't spare the power cycles for its use at a time, I'm afraid. It's not most comfortable bed, but it's all we have at the moment. At least with nobody around, you don't need to worry about its appearance. True that. Look, your bookshelf. The shelf is full of titles on a variety of topics, including sociology, terraforming, and engineering. Okay. I'll never understand why people prefer physical books over digital counterparts. Because it's like the physical thing of just being able to flip the pages is more satisfying than just like scrolling. It's simulated leather, especially treated to always be comfortable. That's weirdly fancy compared to everything else, but okay. Okay, no, now I can look at it. There's a maintenance note that says, at Yosp and Alone With You game on it. It also says Mr. Yoshida's favorite dog. I have no idea what that means. I know what, like, a hashtag means, because AWY would stand for Alone With You, right? Jammed shut. Anyways, got it. Cool. Sexy. What is this? That's spooky. The main hallway. Just head north to the core and we can discuss your mission for today. Am I allowed in here? No. Okay. Alright, friendo. Whoa, that's weird. Okay, I forgot I thought my name was that. Okay, sexual. Last night I scanned what's left of the colonies in hopes of finding material we can salvage. I think I found a good few leads. I think it would be best if you first go to the comms relay and find five communication devices we can use for the escape ship. Comms relay is where Winnie Warrior was last known to be. Hopefully you can find out some more information as her as your ship as well. When you're ready, you can go south to your shuttle bay and pilot a course. It's cute that you think I'm gonna remember any of that. That's adorable. Okay. So like, so a comms relay? Where's comms relay? It's not here. See that much. Comms relay is not. Inspect drone. What? Just one of the thousands of drones got used to help build and maintain colonies. For all of that, it looks so sad, don't you think? Yeah. Oh shit. No, I meant to put yeah. Wait. God damn it. Okay. Okay. Bay. I don't know where comms relay is. Like, that's so not informative. Comms relay. Where is that? Oh, wait. It's here. Okay. I love him. I love our funky little guy that we're playing as. We going on a journey. It's probably been a long time since you've been to the comms relay. I don't believe you had occasion to come here often, if at all. When the other colonists separated, this was considered a prime location, but only one person really had the expertise to make good use of it. Remember, if you're looking for components we can use to power the escape ship's communication. 5 good parts should do it. You need to find 5 things. Okay, so I'm guessing it's in here. I have to find 5 good things. Oh boy, even from here I can sense how damp and musty it is in there. It probably smells to you like an old puddle. I can't smell it. I don't know what you think this is. This looks like a standard issue field notebook. Most of the colonists use these as data pads. The notebooks were inexpensive and easy to transport, and studies revealed that humans enjoyed physically writing on paper. That seems rather inefficient, but I suppose tactility is important in forming emotionally impactful memories. Speaking of which, this looks like the beginnings of some sort of fiction. That's interesting. It reads, the last interview with Paula M. Paula had suffered a long and arduous struggle against the dark, and now, in her final moments with it, she relented to its questions. These are the only pages included with this notebook. If we want to read the rest, we'll have to find the other pages. So, like, we're slender in it. Got it. Server room. That's locked. Cool. Use the elevator. Is there anything else down here? No? Okay. Elevator goes up from here. Do you want to go up? Yes, absolutely. Do you need any help? Yes, I'm very confused. That's what I'm here for. Is this the love interest of this game? Because it says romance. That's what I'm here for. You're looking for components we can use to power the escape ship's communications. If you need a reminder of what you're doing while we're in one of the facilities, just press L2 and I'll help. Okay, so it knows that I'm a dumbass. Got it. Alright. That's another... locker room. Another one that's locked. Okay, what is this? No. Okay, so... It's Tower Bridge, that's expensive. It's a series of torn pages, lightly forgotten. No, it looks like the story starts here. The dark. Why struggle? You know I've been here. I've been waiting all this time. Why didn't you give up? It's not my nature to just give up. Really? I'm not so sure about that. For a long time, even amongst your peers, you gave up, or at least you seemed to withdraw from them. Isn't that like giving up? I don't think so. That's interesting. That's interesting because they did. The further you isolated yourself, the less they felt like reaching out. Didn't you notice that? Yes, I noticed it. I assume there's more. Maybe you'd like to. You'll find more pages as we press along. It's interesting though, isn't it? Not really. I wonder if that's because you're focused on a task, or if you don't empathize. Shit. Okay. All right. Damn. It's a small pile of physical books. All colonists were issued data pads with e-reading abilities, though I suppose that wasn't everyone's liking. There is a weird that follows with taggles from old human writers. You can see very neat notes written on the margins. The first page has a monogram on it, W. Is that important? The letter W? Open relay conduit looks like somebody heard repair this terminal. There's some clever work here. Your scan will help me configure the ship's communication parts with few more redundant and failsafe. Now we only need 4 more communication parts. Alright, so I guess I found one of the things I needed, I guess. Here's the thing about this story, is like, I'm sure there is interesting, I'm sure it does get interesting, but so far, we just know that there's something called the Dark and a person named Paula who has, like, mental issues, which is not very interesting to me, personally. Just saying. Is this a conduit room? Service panel is running diagnostics and checking alerts. It's been jury-rigged to allow non-standard signals. This work is unconventional, but I can use this to boost the signal. Now we only need 3 more communication parts. Alright, so I guess I found one of the things I needed. Is there anything else? Okay. Looks like first I have pages from the story continues. So what made you change your mind? You're here, talking to me now. You wouldn't have entertained that before. What changed? Well, this is the end, isn't it? There's no one else out there, so I'm talking to you. You know that's not true. There are still others out there. You can hear them on the radio. But they don't know that. They don't know I made a new radio. No, of course not. That's what makes you so interesting. You have a job, but in your way, you still reach out. You just don't want anyone to discover that. Paula falls silent for a moment. This story sounds like it's getting serious. I'm curious, who are you siding with right now, Paula or Dark? Not really either. They both seem like assholes. For now, let's move on. Okay. What? Okay, so we checked that. Systems administration. But It's a standard issued bedroll. They're made of very highly dense microfibers, so they're very lightly and yet warm. It looks like someone has been using it as a habitat of sorts. Very curious. So is there someone living here? What is this? There's a horde of old Earth technology on a dusting shelf. Amazing. So we're not on Earth? Are we not on Earth right now? Is this a different planet? Amazingly, several of the pieces are still functioning. Someone must have collected these old computers, sound systems, and radios. Your scan will help me fabricate something invented for the ship, I'm sure. And we need 2 more communication parts for this area. Okay. Kind of running out of places to look. Oh, is this? What is this? Found a hefty stack of books there. These ones are mostly adventure stories. You humans do seem to love these fantastic tales. The owner really did prefer physical reading, I see. They surely had access to digital versions of all of this. In fact, there was an entire database. As with the other books, these bear the W monogram. What does the W mean? These special foil wrappers were used for food and snacks, but of course you already know that. You know, it took over 10 Earth years of R&D, whatever that means, to develop food that could travel such distances and still be palatable. Because of the efficiency with the Hudson Cartier transported colony deployments, a lot of food could be included. Previous colonial missions were less successful because of inefficient cargo and food stores. Of course, until the agrodomes were built, you had to subsist on these very portable stores. Okay. Is there anything else in this room that's helpful, like at all? It's a standard security panel. It must be what locked the other doors. Are you going to turn off security locks? Yes. Because I need access to the other shit. Right, can I leave here? The locker room unlocked. Hell yeah. Alright, what is this? Portable terminal, looks like a portable terminal, has a tiny bit of battery life, yet that model was being quite long lasting. You can use your scan of its components as a guide for making the escape communications equipment more efficient. Now we only need 1 more. Cool, got it. Solid. Is there anything else here? Another used bedroll. What is this? A stack of pocket-sized physical books. I see they're mostly guides to social interaction and workplace issues. I suppose whoever owned these books was, as you say, boning up? What? Were they having sex with the books? Okay. That's not what I thought y'all was saying, but okay. Whenever I hear the word boning, it makes me think, like, you know, adult fun time? What is this? Hanging tarp. It appears heatings are, looks like it was hung up by a conduit. What do you think it was used for? I want to say a towel, since there's, like, water everywhere. Oh, fuck, that's the wrong thing. Okay, that was not what I meant to put, but okay. Nope, this is the wrong one. No, okay. Yes. Server room unlocked. First, I got pages from the field notebook on the first floor. So who do you listen to most? The gardener woman, the drone leader, the self-appointed director, the... William. Sometimes he still broadcasts in the old colony. He sends me little messages, actually. And why him? Why William? He was so important here. He kept things working, he kept things repaired, he was essential. No one really gave him the respect he deserved. So what? You think you can relate to him? I don't know. Of all of them, I think I just understood him the best. When he stopped communicating, it felt like the end of the world. Well, when you think of it, it might be. You say it yourself. He's mowing the lawn. I said that earlier, I think. Ew. Paula gives Goddark a cold, long stare and a tub of chicken mustard. There's no point in arguing the inevitable. Paula doesn't say anything. That seems to be the end of the story for now. I wonder if William is in reference to Mr. William King, who is the maintenance chief in Colony B. I don't fucking know. Why would I know that? I gotta find... Is this the last thing we need? You've scanned the still functioning terminal. It is apparently hooked up to the tower's mainframe. I bet you that room is warm. The mainframe is unfortunately damaged, but the terminal you scanned can still help us. Good work. Well, you found all the components I need for now, so when you're finished there, you can use the shuttle and return home. Solid. Exit console. Worse shape than I expected, but good work. It looks like you found what you needed for today. Go ahead and use the shuttle to come back home. Alright. We gotta go. Alright. Excellent, you've arrived. Please meet in quarters so we can process your findings. Okay, where are you? So I'm guessing that this AI thing is the love interest, right? Like, it kind of wouldn't make sense for it to be anybody else at this point. Okay. In here. Sinkadar, you stand for today. Thank you for bringing this to me. I have good news as well. I've got the Holosem chamber up and running. The constructs of the four colonists are already loaded. They're already working on helping you. But due to the currently limited availability of power and processing cycle, the chamber's a little shaky. You can retire to your quarters. When I've got the Holosem stable enough for you to enter, I'll call for you. Okay. Oh. Oh. Sexual? Sexual, can you hear me? I'm sorry to wake you, but I need to show you something. I was able to make the final adjustments and I got a Holosem chamber nice and stably for you. I think it's best if you meet one of the others. What the fuck does that mean? As soon as possible, so could you please go to the chamber in the South Hall? What do you mean, one of the others? The fuck does that mean? Just head south, and we can begin. What the fuck? What do you mean by one of the others? It will only work at night. Okay, when the other systems are powered down, it's a limitation of our current situation, I'm afraid. This also means that I'll be in low-powered mode too, so you'll be on your own in there. I won't be able to see or hear what happens. So the time you get in the chamber will strictly between you and whoever you're seeing that day. In the morning, the holograms will sync your data and ideas with mine. Tonight, you'll be meeting Lightning Warrior, for the first time, since the comic relay was her domain. It makes sense that you would visit with her. Remember, these holographic creations are based on data backups I kept for each key member of the colony. They are, in effect, the very same people. However, after the Rift event broke off communication with other parts of the facility and I lost track of these people, I was no longer able to keep them up to date. These constructs won't remember anything past a certain point. They might be a little touchy about that, so please be careful. Anyway, when you're ready, just enter the chamber and use the control station within. When you're finished, you can return to your quarters. I'll speak with you again in the morning. Good luck in there. Thanks, I guess. I don't know what to say here. Thanks. You're very welcome. The fuck? You're very welcome. I hope these visits, will help us get closer to our goal more effectively. We've got an awful lot riding on this. Well, that's... no pressure. Got it. Okay, what the fuck? Hello? Oh, hi there, don't mind me. Oh, that's Winnie. Okay, I just need to finish these calculations. I'll be done in a moment. The AI told me about your trip today. Did you find any of those items you needed? Yes. That's good. I'm sure the AI will be able to help you get what you need in the end. Anyways, I think I'm done here for now. I guess, let's just have a seat on the sofa. I can use a break. The AI has us all working quite a bit. We can simulate pretty much whatever we need in here to figure out how to best help you. Whatever you scan out there, the AI can give to each of us in here so we can keep working. It's a pretty smart setup, really. I chose to make my work environment this room. It's how I remember my old apartment back on Earth. Is that weird? No, why? I guess you're right. The others probably chose something more professional, but I just love this room with all my old books and this sofa. Anyways, the AI must certainly be keeping you busy as well, so I'm glad you're here, and since you are, well, what would you like to talk about? You pick. Oh, well, as you can probably tell, I'm not great at small talk, but okay, let's see. What about books? Do you read much? Sometimes. I see. I don't want to bore you, but I definitely read a lot. Most of the other colonists weren't as into books as I was. I really like adventure stories, big, complicated ones. I suppose that helped to deal with the relative closeness of living in the colony. I can imagine I was anywhere, and the Hudson Cartier manual said that escape was important thriving in a remote colony. I suppose that's partly why we were equipped with this holosun chamber. It wasn't standard issue, so the higher-ups must have felt it was important. There were programs that we all brought with us. I don't know much about the other people. What the other people did in there. Maybe some took exotic vacations. William, maintenance chief King. I think he had some version of his wife in there. Okay. She didn't come with him. She stayed with Earth. He never said anything about it, but I could tell it got to him. I mean, it did to all of us, but most of us were, well, alone. That's sad. Just adjust this slightly. Okay. Hold on. Let me fix this camera, because it's kind of bugging me right now. I'm gonna turn the brightness down a little bit. Okay. Can you screen go off the screen so I can see? Thank you. Normally, Hudson Cartier wouldn't allow colonists to be separated from their loved ones. They came as a package, or they didn't go at all. It's just them, they said. But William, well, he was a bit older, and the best candidate for the job. I suppose the HC knew how important he was to the mission. Damn. I wonder what his wife is doing, if she's still alive back on Earth. I wonder if she knows, you know, what happened to us. That's sad. Do you want to talk about anything else? Ships comms, get that out of the way. Well, as I'm sure I explained, my job is to help you get escape ship's communication systems repaired so you won't be able to blast off into space with no voice. Even if everything else is functioning, you wouldn't want to be out there with no way to contact anyone. I think I'd rather be adrift than not having working radio. But I think AI is planning the sound. If you can contact someone from a shipping lane, you can hopefully arrange a pickup. Kind of like coming a ride back on Earth, I guess. I never did that. Now that I think of it, I definitely was too, well, afraid to try it. Anyways, sorry I'm talking too much. Odd. I don't think I ever talked this much before when I was, well, real, alive. I wonder why that is. It's because you're not real anymore, so you don't have worries. Do you want to talk about anything else? The colony. We had as much a chance as anyone at making this work. In the end, I don't think I could quite believe it was going to fail. We all arrived here when? 2048? What year is it now? It's 2064. So this is in the future. Wow, so 16 years. So much has happened, and there was so much needless loss. By the time we all arrived here in 2048, the remote colony building systems had all the basics ready. Most people were pretty excited to get started, but I had a harder time adjusting. Space travel will do that to some people. At least that's what the head psychologist, Miss Boucher, told me. Something about how close everyone was, you know, it was easy to feel trapped. We trained for all that, of course, but the real thing is different. Yeah, that's how training typically goes. Anyway, so you were on the comms relay today, huh? What was it like out there? It was damp. The acidic rain must be really wearing it down then. That was one factor we couldn't properly account for. Hudson Cartier knew of the weather systems on the planet. Of course, it had a decade's worth of survey data with which to plan for this project, but I guess a decade only tells you so much. The system changed and the acidic rain became much worse and much more frequent. I'd be surprised if any of the structures there didn't suffer damage. In Colony B, we had it the worst. Things eroded so fast. The comms relay seemed relatively intact, but even so, it was tough to keep the equipment working. I can still feel the chill of that place somehow. Maybe it was a good thing that you have that scarf. It's warm, yes. I'm sure it is. It probably protects against the rain and the silica that the winds tend to bring up. What else did you think about the comms relay? Oh, you found a notebook. With a story in it? Oh, no, that's embarrassing. What, did you write it? Yeah, that notebook is, was mine. I was writing stories to pass the time and to deal with things. I always wanted to write a book, but I never did. I guess I figured it was my only chance to try. I know it wasn't very good. It was alright. It wasn't horrible. I guess I was just trying to put my thoughts and, my feelings into some kind of relatable way, but that was probably pretty obvious. It's funny, though, now that I think of it, I don't remember how that story ends. I can't remember everything I wrote. But, what did you think of it? Of what you read? I mean, if you read it. It was alright. It was so-so. Yeah, I thought so. I'm not sure if I knew what I was doing. I just had to get some things out. What else did you think about the comms relay? It was empty. There are 5 towers in a relay. You must have been in Tower A. It was never completed. The relay was designed to be redundant, so not everything is in one place, and there are a lot of there are always backups of critical systems. I was the one who designed it, or consulted on key components back on Earth, but not everything was built to spec. The guy's still mowing the lawn, apparently. I remember there were some issues with some of the drones. We lost some capability, so we had to think on our feet. That's why Tower A is only half finished. Solid. You'll have a backstory for why that place was so fucking ugly. It seems like almost nothing went the way it was supposed to. It's awful to think about all those people. I know. You have it worse, though. To be the last, I can't even bear to think about it. So, it sounds kind of selfish, but as I worked here, I kept thinking about the fact that I'm here, and yet, I'm not. I can see you, obviously, and it all seems real, but I'm not here, am I? I'm not really around anymore, so obviously something happened to me. The real me. But I can only remember so far back. I guess the AI's version of me only accounts for so much. It's like a backup, I suppose, the me you see. This is the most recent version, but does it count? Does any of this matter if I'm not even real? You're real to me. We're having a conversation. Are we not? Okay, thanks. It means a lot that you think so, and that you came here to talk to me. Not just for work. Look, I don't want to keep you here, considering all you have to worry about. You need to rest, and you still have so much to do. But do you mind, well, to see if you can find out what happened to me? Maybe find some record of what I went through? Don't promise. Don't ever make promises. I'll try. Okay, I appreciate it. I know you have more important things to worry about. Anyways, thanks again. Good night. Well, that was depressing as shit. Alright. Solid. Love that. That was real sad. So depressing, and for why? Wow. Saving. Okay. Damn. Day 2. Okay, so we finished day 1 then. So I'm going to quit the title screen. What the fuck? Title screen. What? Okay. I hope that was the right thing to click. I don't want to have to replay through all that. That'll fucking suck. Okay. That's a little freaky. I will see you guys next time in whatever I'm playing. Maybe it'll be more Dishonored 2. Maybe we'll finally maybe finishing Ellen. Maybe it'll be more, I guess. I don't know. See ya.